Hello and welcome to Maths with Jacob. This lesson will focus on capacity. Capacity deals with the amount of liquid held by a container. Let's look at some common objects. Each of the following objects can hold different amounts of liquid. Can you recognize all of them? So this would be a nice little discussion. They can tell you whether they've seen these containers before, they can name them, and they can sort of start discussing about possibly how much liquid each of them can hold, and possibly they can even compare the amount held by each container. Students can be asked questions similar to the following. Circle the container that holds more liquid. So we're starting to compare now. More liquid. You can guide them here if they have trouble. Circle the container that holds less liquid. Similar question there. Objects with very large capacities. This is a good discussion point here. You can discuss the object here, and they all know it's a swimming pool, and they've got a pretty good idea that holds a lot of water. But I'm sure most or all of them have seen large dams in one place or other, and they know definitely that there's a lot of liquid, a lot of water in that dam. They've seen the tankers along the roads. They hold all sorts of liquid, and that's a point of good discussion there too. And I'm sure some of them might even have water tanks at home, and you can discuss those too. So you can compare the capacities of those objects there, and it's very important to stress that capacity involves objects or containers that hold liquid, and depending on the capacity, the amount of liquid varies. How is capacity measured? Now this is a little bit advanced for kindergarten, but you can guide them along here because the reason is they know all these objects here. So a simple unit which is used to measure capacity is the litre. I'm sure they've heard of that word. You can explain to them that 1 litre is measured and it's broken up or divided into 1,000 millilitres. Now, if they've been to the supermarket with their parents or anyone else, I'm sure they will know that a carton of milk normally has a capacity of 1 litre. You'd normally see that capacity on the carton. A bottle of milk holds about 600 millilitres, so they'd know that that would be less. They all have kettles at home for boiling water. They hold about 2 litres. These are used for recipes, and they hold approximately 15 millilitres of liquid. And they all know about the tank of a car, which holds about 60 litres of fuel. So they're just everyday objects here, and we've also talked about the amount of liquid they could hold, and we've gone into these measurements here. It's a basic measurement, and I'm sure they've heard of it, so there's no harm in trying to explain to them what it all means. So capacity is a very important topic in everyday life, and students need to understand what it actually means and how to use it.